Hello and welcome back to another comic series AMA. This month we're going to focus on questions centered on one of my favorite games of all time, Paper Mario 64. For those who don't know, Paper Mario 64 is a Mario RPG set in the Mushroom Kingdom where Bowser causes some trouble and you have to go on an adventure to stop him. The first question from Sugar Comatose is, favorite partner? In terms of appearance and nearly overall, Bo, but I honestly have a surprise pick in Goombario. His tattles give him so much personality, a lot of people don't stop to see, and I find him really fun. I often do my playthroughs where he's basically with me the whole time, and I'm just tattling all the people and all the locations, pretty much every time. I just love everything he has to say. Next question, favorite chapter? It's a toss-up between chapter 3 or 7, I'd say. 3 is where the game really starts to pick up, and the mystery of Tubba Blubba and the booze is super fun every time. Chapter 7 is also great for its really good winter setting and the murder mystery at the start, as well as the ancient Crystal Palace mysteries being really intriguing. Next question, favorite Star Spirit? I would say Miss Star. She gets a bit of an advantage though, considering she gets to help you out in the volcano and get like a pretty extended scene there, but her design also rocks, so that gives her points as well. Next question, and last from Sugar Comatose, is favorite song? I think I'd have to go with Shooting Star Summit, which is what's playing right now. That or Star Haven. They're both really serene and calming, and I love that. Next batch of questions, and the last batch, comes from Aquasun. First of which is, what would you change about Paper Mario 64? It really is a hard question because I love it so much as is. The biggest thing probably would be actions commands coming in a little bit earlier. I don't mind that they're not there immediately, but I do think that it takes a little bit long for them to come in, and it gives the game a bit of a slow start for anyone trying to get into it. Meanwhile, say with Thousand Year Door, when the action commands are ready right away, it's a bit more easy to get into. And then, just having it be the whole entire prologue, I think is maybe just a little bit too long. Like, maybe it could have come in with Cammy putting down the block at Goomba Village first, or like afterwards, or something like that, where you have a little bit without the action commands, but then you get them in the prologue. I don't know. Otherwise, maybe just slightly upscaled graphics, but only slightly. I'm Origami King, and that level is like really beautiful, do not get me wrong, but I honestly really love the way the original game already looks. Like, it's already quite beautiful, even like for an N64 game, it's amazing looking. It's just like maybe a bit of like smoothing out, but only just a bit, because like I said, otherwise it is a very nice looking game already. Next question, what should other games take from Paper Mario 64? If I had to be honest, I think just beauty and simplicity. It's such a concise and complete package, truly feeling like a little storybook, and like it's easy to play through, it's really charming, it's even easy to 100% complete. Just a joy overall around. And I think that, especially these days, a lot of games are getting caught up in like, complexity and like piling more and more things on, and I think it is really refreshing to play something like Paper Mario 64 in this current like gaming climate, because it is just like, it knows what it wanted to be, it did everything within that scope that it wanted to do, and it's not like super ultra long, so you can just play it over and over again and have a good time. Next question. Looking back, what were your favorite comics from the series? I have a few of them that I picked out. In order. Mayor Penguin having to sled to Peach's castle is really funny to me, because I really like the punchiness of the punchline, and I'm really proud of thinking to use Chain Chomps as sled dogs. I think that was really cute. Next one would be the Rapping with Mario comic. The wording in the game was always interesting, where they're like, oh, we're just rapping with Mario. And the rhyme I did at the end is dumb, but I think that silliness is what makes it funny to me. Next would be the Attack FXC comic, where the punchline with the hammer is just spot on to what I wanted to portray. And then lastly, of a highlight, I would say Gourmet Guy eating a soda can. When I did that in the game, I still was so surprised that, like, instead of chugging it, because there are animations of, like, Mario drinking things rather than just eating, you know, a maple syrup. Nope, Gourmet Guy just sticks it in his mouth and then spits out the can. I'm like, okay. The next question, and the last question, is what was your first experience playing Paper Mario 64 like? It's a bit hard to remember because it was so long ago. I had the guide in 2 issues of Nintendo Power, so I think I played through the game with that guide, or I watched my sisters use the guide to play it. It was absolutely magical experience, so full of fun and whimsy, and like there's a reason that it's like it may be my favorite game just ever. Like it's such a comfort game. If I'm ever sick, I love to play it because it just instantly makes me feel better. And as I said, it's such a complete package and just so charming and wonderful, and I could gush for hours. But that is the last question, so let's head on over to the end screen. Here you can see my lovely patrons scrolling by, along with their patron NPCs. If you're interested in asking a question or any of the other rewards that come along with supporting me, check out the link to my Patreon in the description. Rewards include seeing comics before they're posted publicly, behind-the-scenes drawings, voting which comic series will be featured next month, and more. Even without pledging, you can have access to things like preview panels, coloring pages, and occasionally some lower-tiered rewards as a little taste of what pledging can get you. Thank you to everyone who asked a question, and anyone who watched this video. The support means a lot to me. Until next month, bye!